The consortium mining certification exam drew candidates from across 12 star systems. On the asteroid designated XK-447, 50 hopeful prospectors assembled outside the testing zone, their equipment gleaming under the harsh light of a distant blue star. Examiner Thorkmal, a veteran Krygian miner with centuries of experience, addressed the group. His armored carapace clinked as he gestured toward the rock face. Inside this asteroid is a vein of iridium-7, worth approximately 40,000 credits. The first to locate and extract a sample passes immediately. You have 2 standard hours. Immediately, the candidates deployed their equipment. Vexian engineers activated molecular scanners that could detect elemental compositions through solid rock. Quilnari geologists employed seismic resonance arrays that cost more than small starships. A Cortexian team assembled a quantum probability detector that could theoretically predict mineral locations. Marcus Webb, the human candidate, pulled a simple geological hammer from his belt. The other prospectors didn't even glance his way. The high-tech equipment hummed to life. Holographic displays showed complex readings. Drilling began in a dozen locations simultaneously, plasma cutters and sonic disruptors carving through asteroid rock with precise efficiency. Marcus walked along the rock face, running his gloved hand across the surface. He paused occasionally, pressing his helmet against the stone. Then he raised his hammer and struck the rock. Tink, asterisk. He moved 3 meters left. Struck again. Tink, asterisk. Another few meters. Another strike. Tonk, asterisk. He paused, struck the same spot again. The sound resonated differently, deeper, with a subtle hollow quality that the others missed entirely over the noise of their equipment. Marcus marked the spot with chalk and began tapping systematically around it, creating a grid pattern. Each strike produced slightly different tones. He closed his eyes, listening intently to the vibrations traveling through the rock and into his suit's contact points. The human is using a hammer, SK Real, a Vexian engineer, laughed to his colleague. How primitive. Thorkmal, however, had stopped watching the others. His compound eyes fixed on Marcus with growing interest. Marcus pulled a small hand drill from his pack, the kind used for sample collection. Manual, mechanical, no power source beyond his own rotation of the handle. He drilled 15 centimeters into the marked spot. Iridium-7 dust glittered on the bit when he withdrew it. Examiner Thorkmal, Marcus called out calmly. Sample located and extracted. The testing ground fell silent. Drilling stopped. Every scanner swiveled toward the human. Impossible, SK Real protested. Our molecular scanners show the vein is at least 30 meters deeper. Marcus tapped his marked spot again with the hammer. There's a small pocket here. Probably broke off from the main vein during the asteroid's formation. Your scanners are calibrated for large deposits. They filtered this one out as background noise. Thorkmal examined the sample, his mandibles clicking in approval. Correct. A pocket deposit, approximately 2 kilograms. How did you locate it? Acoustic geology, Marcus explained. Humans have been prospecting with hammers for thousands of years. Different rock densities produce different sound frequencies when struck. Solid rock sounds sharp and clean. Fractured rock sounds dull. Rock with mineral inclusion sounds. He struck the spot again, like that. Deeper tone, slight reverb. He pointed at his helmet. I was also feeling the vibrations. Iridium deposits create distinct resonance patterns. My suit's contact points picked up the difference. You used no computational power, a Cortexian whispered in awe. No predictive algorithms. Didn't need them, Marcus shrugged. My species learned to read stone before we invented the wheel. We could tell ore from worthless rock by sound and feel because our survival depended on finding tool-making materials. We developed an intuitive understanding of geology out of necessity. Thorkmal marked Marcus's certification as passed. The rest of you, continue your examination. You have 1 hour, 53 minutes remaining. As the others returned to their expensive equipment, Thorkmal approached Marcus privately. Earth mining companies must be extraordinarily efficient. Marcus grinned. We learned an important lesson early: the best technology is useless if you don't understand the fundamentals. Sometimes a hammer and experienced hands beat 1,000,000 credits worth of scanners. He tapped the rock face one more time, the sound echoing through the asteroid. Besides, our equipment never needs charging.